picking up some free-falling fan mail. Walk with me. Okay, so I've got some major breaking news, at least on a personal level with the Akimbo, that I really need to share with you guys. But first, I wanted to tell you the last thing my dad ever said. I'll never forget it. He looked right at me and he said, "Quit shaking that ladder, you little creep." Ow. Right off the bat here, I got to apologize. I got to apologize to my dad for that terrible joke. My dad has passed on, but he's actually an amazing guy and didn't yell at me at all. So there you go. All right, so as you can tell by the title, I've got some news about the Akimbo. The news is I don't have an Akimbo. Let me explain. No time to explain. Let me sum up. The Akimbo got out of hand because it literally got out of my hand. I don't have it anymore. It's gone. I had it, and then I didn't have it. Here's a picture of me with my Akimbo. Now here's another picture. What's different? That's right. It's just me. There's no Akimbo. So I had an Akimbo. Started all these videos. I've done tons of work promoting the Akimbo just because I like it, not because I'm getting anything out of it. About a week before Christmas, I did some reinforcing in the attic. I put some new beams in across the trusses, and I mounted some bolts up there so I can hang. I'm in the Midwest, northern Midwest, and it is really cold here. So I put some hooks in the ceiling so I could hang off. They'd look like this. They're very slick. So that was a week before Christmas, right? As soon as I get them up there, I test them out. I throw a rope up, put my Akimbo on it, hang on it, bounce on it a little bit. Works fantastic. Take the Akimbo off the rope, and I put it, I'm not sure. And it's gone. I've turned the house upside down. I've turned the garage upside down. I've been through my tool bags I don't know how many times. I usually kept it pretty close. I keep my Akimbo, usually in my bag with my rope and my gear. Sometimes I'll pull it off the rope and I'll stick it in my coat pocket. I've been known to carry it in my coat pocket for a few days, just because I'm using it. I'm off and on the rope all the time. It's handy, and I like it. Sometimes I'll even slip it into my pants pocket with my car keys. I mean, why not? You put your car keys in there. When you want to go for a car ride, you pull them out and you use it. When I want to go for a tree ride, I pull out my tree keys. Okay, my tree keys, my Akimbo. Call it what you want. Anyway, so I had it in my pants pocket at one time. I had it in my coat pocket at one time. The rest of the time it's been in my gear bag. And it just disappeared. I don't know if it fell out at some point. I mean, the horrible thought of somebody picking that up off the ground and going, "What is this?" and throwing it in a garbage can just, keeps me awake at night. The thought that somehow I put it somewhere and haven't been able to find it after searching for 2 months, yeah, I think I would have found it. But now you know why. Now you know why I haven't posted any videos lately. I've been really bummed about this. I didn't think a piece of hardware like that could really impact me the way it did, but man, I am bummed at losing that thing. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never have loved at all. And that's a bunch of crap. I want you to know that, because now that I've played around with the Akimbo and not having one anymore, it's messed up. Now keep in mind, I'm the guy that brought you the Akimbo tree. The original? Yeah. I'm the guy that brought you Charlie and the Akimbo Factory. Yeah. Yeah, that was me. I'm the guy that brought you Fall of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, guess what? Yeah, spoiler alert, it was the Akimbo. Yeah. And of course, my favorite, my precious. Yeah. If you've seen any of these things floating around online, yeah, I'm the jerk that made those. So I'm kind of wrapped up in this thing, right? If RE has an Akimbo lying around the floor of the production room, I don't care if it's put together with old bolts that got, mangled during testing or whatever, I don't care. Feel free to send it to me. Contact me. Be happy to discuss it with you. Now, I have to admit, I have been incredibly lucky. There's just no other way to say it. I have had 2 Akimbos in my possession over the last year here, that literally just dropped out of the sky on me, where people were kind enough to give me tests and prototypes to work with, and then Jamie helping me out to get one that's working so that I could shoot these videos and do what I've done with them. Thank you so much. I can't say enough. This has literally, over the last year, being able to climb and being able to get back into trees again has been a complete game changer for me. It's been a little over a year, almost a year and a half now that I've been doing this. It has changed my life. So thank you to everybody that's helped me so far. I'm happy to help out other people as I go. I really appreciate everybody on the BuzzFeed. Got a great group of people on there that jump in and help out and are non-critical, and it's just a great group. Appreciate that. In the meantime, life goes on. I'm going on. For Christmas this year, Santa was very good to me and got me something that I really like. So I got a Bulldog bone. Gordon hooked me up with this thing. I bought it off of him sometime mid-December, about the same time the Akimbo went missing. I suspect maybe the Bulldog bone, hid it from me or something, but probably not. Anyway, the bone is a very cool piece of machinery. I hadn't ever climbed on one before. When I bought this one, I pulled it out immediately and got to play on it, and then my wife said I had to stick it under the tree so the kids would see me open something. But this thing is really slick. So there was a lot of testing I had planned to do on the Akimbo in comparison with this. And now it looks like the Bulldog bone is going to get my full attention for a while. I don't foresee myself having an Akimbo anytime in the near future. And even when it's released, being able to cough up the whatever, $10, $1,000, doesn't matter. Being able to cough that up this summer is going to be pretty tricky. So I don't see myself getting an Akimbo unless a miracle happens. So all the tests that I planned for that, and I had some really good tests to do comparisons because I wanted to really find out the differences in the way the Akimbo climbs versus the way the Bulldog bone climbs. So I'm going to divert my energies into testing this and some of the other new gear that I got over the Christmas break. So one of the tests that I want to do that I've already got set up is I've got a harness set up with a 200-pound weight on it. With the adjustable Bulldog bone, I want to test stopping distance once it's been released and it's sliding down the rope, how long it takes it to actually stop and grip. I also want to test under different loads how much force it takes up here on the tip to actually release it to slide down. So those will be cool things that are coming up here in the near future. I'm going to make a whole new series of Bulldog bone videos and show you guys what this thing's capable of. If you are interested in one of these, you can catch up with a guy named Surveyor on any of the arborist boards out there, and he will hook you up with what you need for it. If you have questions for me, if you have things you'd like to see the Bulldog bone put through, some tests you have in mind, let me know. I've got some other projects going on. I have a throw bag launcher I'm working on. You'll see videos of that before long. I've had Richard Mumford do some pull testing for me on some sewn straps. I'm going to show the results of that. I've also developed what I think is going to be a very cost-effective, lowerable basal anchor. I'm going to be showing that in the next few weeks here as I get that pull tested and make sure that it's safe before I'd let anybody climb on it besides me. Anyway, a lot of good stuff coming up. So hang tight, and I will see you in the trees.